Hello everybody and welcome finally to the Ocean Theme 2026. This has been the longest anticipated theme I have wanted to do for so long, and we are finally doing the Ocean Theme. Now this is that massive one from the range, as you can see, with a little shark bait, hoo ha ha. And we are going to be doing this until obviously it's finished. The target for this is going to be the end of June. Now we're at the start of June and I didn't realise this had so much colour block, so we might not even need the 5 o'clock shows, but obviously we will definitely need it this week because we're only just starting it. Now I've decided to go and start with some of the blockage colours. I like working on blocks of colour, and as you can see, this E is quite a big sort of lump of it, so I think that this is going to really sort of you know, get it really nice and moving along nicely. So we have got a fabulous lineup for the Ocean Theme this month. It's jam-packed, there is so much to get through, and we are going to be bringing in the longest ever supporter fan mail gift that I got probably about 2-3 years ago. There's another ocean painting that's like this, but it's not on a hardboard, it's like a sort of one that can go on you know, a light board rather than being on wood, and that one I'm thinking of perhaps doing some night filming on that as well, so because that's quite a long one as well. We will alternate the paintings, so we're not just going to be working on this every day. We will space it out and alternate it because we've got so much to get through, and there's about 2 other paintings that we're going to be doing as well. And yeah, that song Beyond the Sea, it's if you want to hear it, it's played by Bobby Darin. Now just remember, if you sign up to music, you got to pay for it, so my advice would always be to go through YouTube, because you might get adverts through it but you don't have to pay. So I do personally feel that music should be free. We shouldn't have to pay for it. So yeah, that song is actually played, if you've ever watched Finding Nemo, I believe they play that at the end credits or the start of the film. I haven't watched it in such a while, so we normally put that on when Teddy's over, but he hasn't watched it in ages because he's very into Woody at the moment from Toy Story, so yeah, he seems to have gone off the clownfish. But yeah, we have obviously got a Nemo, Finding Nemo painting that I got. Oh my god, like that painting must have been from the very first sort of couple of orders I did with Temu when it very first launched. So yeah, we got that coming. This cellophane is going to be a bit of a rattle because I haven't washed. What I'm going to do is that pink silicone mat I showed you that I use for baking, because all through summer I bake cakes, and I'm going to wash that and use that for this one because it will work very similar to the one that Majestic got me, but it's of a larger scale, and because Groot isn't finished yet, I still need that mat for Groot. So yeah, can you believe I've promised this theme for so long? We're finally doing it. So yeah, there is a really good lineup as well. So yeah, if you do want to hear that song, it's called Beyond the Sea. Now we do have quite a lot to accomplish on this, so I wonder where this session will do. I'm thinking what I'll do, because what I do is I fill the tray up, and then once that colour's used, I will change the colour. So I think after we've used the E, I'm going to do a little bit of the shark bait, hoo ha ha. So yeah, now we've got to think of some films that we can watch through obviously the Ocean Theme. There's quite a few. You've got what's that one that goes at the car washy? there's a shark film, like it's an animated film, but oh god, is it Surf's Tao or Surf's Up? And it's there's a lot of songs in it, and there's one that goes at the car wash here. There's obviously Finding Nemo. You've got some really beautiful films like Dolphin Tale. That film is fantastic. It's got Morgan Freeman in it, and this is based on a true story of a dolphin called Winter. If you've never watched that film, basically this real life dolphin had a problem with its tail that had to be amputated, and in the film they sort of show you what happened. And the film is basically about this dolphin that they rescue, and obviously it is Morgan Freeman plays the part of being like the doctor, and every time they make a prosthesis, like a prosthetic limb for it, the dolphin, like, they'll swim and they just think, oh, it's going to get, you know, really good, and she will flip it off and she doesn't like it on her tail. And then eventually they manage to get one that works, and then yeah, she uses it. But there's Dolphin Tale 1 and then Dolphin Tale 2. It's such a brilliant film, and I really urge you to watch that film because it is so magical how they managed to create, like, and I mean obviously you can get prosthetics for humans, but for an animal, especially a dolphin, it's not the sort of thing you would think a dolphin could have. So yeah, it's just, oh my god, like, I will be so watching that at some point through, obviously, the ocean theme. So yeah, it is just a remarkable story. So yeah, you've obviously got Dolphin Tale, you've got Free Willy, you've got Free Willy 1, 2, 3, and then I think there's a fourth one. So they're quite a good ocean film. Free Willy is about an orca that they try to free, and yeah, so that's another good one. I'm trying to think what others is there. That's probably about it, to be fair. Obviously Finding Dory, that's another good one to watch. So yeah, trying to sort of think about all the oceany sort of ones. Yeah, we're finally, I could not wait. Last night at midnight I was taking down all the Thauer theme and was so ready to start this, so I can't wait to see what this looks like. So yeah, I'm not sure if Angela's going to start her Mystic Dragon one, but yeah, I was just so lucky to get this because obviously it was far too big to carry. They didn't have it in the store when I went into there, and so I had to do an online delivery, and I don't like doing online delivery with the range, especially if it's a mix and match, because it would be so upsetting if you got the wrong one that you didn't want. And I just took a wild card on it. I just thought, oh, please, please, please. I prayed to God because I'm a Christian. I prayed to God and I was like, please make it be this shark. Please, 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 please. And he provided. He made it be the shark. And it's quite good because the same thing happened when I wanted that jaguar, you know, the regal cat that we've been working on, that leopard thing in the flower theme. I prayed again that day that it would be the regal cat, and it was. He provided again. So it doesn't always work, you know, sometimes the answer's no. He works in his own way, but he always provides. If he knows it's something you want, he will try to get that specific painting for you, and that was just sheer luck, you know, getting this. I mean, I just really fell in love with this painting. It's just so beautiful, and already we can see it looks lovely. Now when you take this out of the box, it will look a lot less paler from what it is shown on the box. That's because obviously it always looks duller until you put the jewels on it. So yeah, now I was thinking this would have been like a deeper blue, gather the fact in which it is supposed to be seawater, but it could be like a very pale sort of blue. But yeah, I would have liked it a little bit darker than this, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's just so like I've just been promised this for so long. I've really put it off because they're so big, and I get very bored with working on quite big canvases. But you know, this is a challenge for me because I've never done one this big before. This is actually bigger than a 40 times 40. This one I believe is a 40 to 70. So I mean, it's always been my ambition to try an 80 times 80. That would be fabulous, to do an 80 times 80. Yeah, that would be lovely. But already this is looking lovely, and I can't wait. Look at that, the actual jellyfish. But this is the thing, I mean, I wouldn't need to get another shark, a turtle or a fish, because it's got it all in it. You've got a turtle over here, there's a little fishy. So I've really got all the ones I need in one painting, which is nice. So now tomorrow we've got a really good one coming to the channel. And then Wednesday I'm going to do the completions for May video. And then we should have a busy weekend with obviously doing the 5 o'clock ones. So, but as I say, we're only on Monday, so it could very well be that, you know, we might be halfway through by then. Or today it's felt much cooler, which is lovely. So very nice and cool. The temperature's dropped massively. It's still a little bit stuffy, so I've got the fan on, but it is really I just thought Mr. Bean's Holiday, that would be sort of like an oceany film as well, because he travels to the seaside. So that is a really funny movie. I always find it funny, he's at the ticket machine and he's putting his ticket through, well, I think it's the cash. Well, he puts his cash in his tie. So as he's putting the cash through, the tie's getting sucked into the machine as well. That is a funny film. Oh, this cellophane, I do apologise, guys. Let's try and stabilise that a little bit. Normally what I have to do is fit at like, right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put this over here because although this has got cellophane on it, it's just, I can't cope with that rattling noise. So I'm going to peel it all off. And then what I'll do is we'll just have to pinch the one from Groot for a minute, because I'm still working on that. But if it saves that rattling noise, yeah. The only problem is I've got to try and stick to the centre or I'll get stuck to it. Oh, I can't tell you, like, I'm so happy to be doing this theme at long last. And obviously you'll get to see the one that Kurt and Michael Psaki got me from like ages and ages ago. Like, so yeah, it's just, actually, you know what, actually, yes, winner, chicken dinner, baby. Yeah, oh yes, I totally forgot about these. Let's get some of Majestics, because I've got a few spare. Yeah, we could plonk some of them on the side here, and then that way I won't get stuck. So I'll just put some there. Now these are fabulous because they're lovely and big. So you can see, if I just take a picture over here, you can see already that that's already took up quite a lot of the painting. So I could do with a whole batch of them. But apparently she was saying they got them from California. So yeah, but I think she said she halved them, because I believe I got half and she got half, because they come in like a massive pack. So yeah. So what are we thinking of the colours already? Do you like the colours that they've chosen this? Or if not, let us know why you don't like the colours. Oh, does that say C? No, it's got an E on there. I thought that said C. Yeah, perhaps what I need to do is order some release paper on Temu and just cover the whole lot of this in release paper. It's so much better than hearing that crinkly rattling noise. So yeah, right, okay. Now there is a bit of E in the shark up the top, but we'll tackle that when we get to that bit. So I'm going to do a little bit here now. Now this video will be about 1 hour for now. And then if we need more time, we might increase the time to 1 hour 30, but I do like to keep it to an hour session, because if you're editing a video, it just becomes, just seems to take forever. So yeah, let us know if you've heard that song before. I think they play it in Finding Nemo right at the end, and I just thought that's a really lovely way to end a film. But yeah, I'm trying to think of ocean related music as well. So, and everything's got to be color coordinated. So as you can see, I'm using a blue tray with the blue. I would have used this, but I used that as a roller. So, and I believe that's the pen that's broke, that I still haven't renewed. I keep forgetting. Yeah, this is, so as I say, if you do order this, if you're lucky enough and you've got a car and you can transport it back, then that's great. But I think for most of us, we'll have no option but to order it, because it's just so bloody big. I mean, could you imagine getting on a train with this? Like, take up a whole seat. But yeah, I was just so disappointed because they didn't have it in the stores. So I just had to really hope and pray that it was the one I wanted, and I'm just so grateful that it is the right one, because I wouldn't have mind, getting the other one, but because we were doing an ocean theme, obviously I really wanted this one. So yeah, I think actually I'm gonna have to change a plan. We won't do the shark as of yet, because that's a blue on blue, so this is like a turquoise blue. I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of detail on this little jellyfish here. So I very rarely, when you go to the beach, I very rarely see jellyfish, unless they obviously are dead and come to the surface or get washed up on get washed up onto the sea, beach and stuff. I very rarely see them at beaches, so they must be very far out. We never ever see sharks at our beach, but apparently, word has it, there's loads in Cornwall. So I've actually been there before. It took, oh my god, it was the most boringest car journey ever. It took 8 hours of non-stop driving, but I think I vaguely remember, it was such a long time ago, I vaguely remember we stopped off at a place called Little Chef, which was a restaurant along the A12. They normally put them up because obviously they know car drivers have to drive long journeys. They put them sometimes along the A12, like a side road. And yeah, I remember we stopped off there, but I did sort of feel sorry for my granddad, because yeah, okay, we stopped, but all that driving must have been very tiring. So wow, we're getting some detail in this now, aren't we? Wow, wowee. So this poxy cough. Yeah, this coughing situation is doing my head in at the moment. Checked pharmacy to you and still not processed it, so I don't know when. Because I think what happens is, if your medication isn't due and you request it early, they won't give you it until it's due. But this is not one that is like a one I have to take every day. Like my blood pressure pills I have to take every day, but this pump thing is just as and when I need it. So I don't really understand what the hold up is. Because when I went to see them about this, it was the nurse that put me on it. So I don't know if the doctor don't want me to have it anymore or what, but I can't keep having this coughing cycle every day. It's so forceful in your chest and that, yeah, so hopefully it will be a nice cooler weather for the last couple of days. Let's actually do a weather forecast now. Alexa, what's the weather, please, lovey?
Currently, in Braintree it's 22 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
Today, you can expect clouds and showers, with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 14 degrees.
Yeah, 22 is a hell of a lot better than 30. So I think, when was it? 33? Did we have a few? It was definitely last week. But that's another reason why I sort of bring the ocean theme for June, because if it's really hot and we're working on a painting that's got water in it, it makes you feel like it's nice and cool. So yeah, wow, this is looking lovely. I'm really enjoying this one. It's very pretty, I have to say. So Angela, did you when you got your one, did you just like, did you want the shark one, or wasn't fussed on which one you got? Because it is nice to be able to see someone that's unboxed that other one, because I've not seen anyone unbox the mystery one, which is well, it's not mystery, but I think they call it a mystic dragon. So I've not seen anyone unbox that apart from Angela, so it's nice to see what that does look like. Maybe I should do a theme about all like mystic animals, like fairies, dragons, goblins. We definitely need to do a gonk theme. Like, I hate gonks. I don't know why. I just, every time I see them, like, one Christmas I had like every time I went into the shop, there was a gonk. I felt like I was being haunted by gonks. So yeah, maybe we should do like a little gnomes series. But this is a fresh new theme. Obviously some of the themes we work on, they're, you know, repetitive, so we do them every year, but this is a fresh new one. And obviously I do need to make some months where they're sort of like alternate themes. I don't actually, does anyone know what we did last year on June? I don't think it was an ocean theme. I mean a summer theme. I think I vaguely remember being a zoo theme, because I remember working on Harambe, which was one of the gorillas. That is a lovely painting. I got that from it was sold on Amazon, but yeah, I was looking at that Queen Atelier diamond painting company site, and apparently if you sign up to their, I think it's like a newsletter thing, you get £2 off your order. But yeah, so apparently they give you free gifts as well, so very similar to Craft Market. Looks like a really decent company, and some of the pictures on there look very similar to the Fila Cart ones. They look really lovely and presentable. So yeah, now this is nice because the sea is going to be like, it's almost like the jellyfish is swimming through the sea, so we'll get like little blue bits like this, and then the white will circulate that around. Just be careful here, because there is a bit of look, it's like aloha. Did I just put that on the A? Yeah, see, there's me saying be careful, and I did it. Somewhere beyond the sea. La, 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 la. It's so annoying because I asked Alexa to play it and she wouldn't play it. She'll play something different to what I've asked, and I had to go in the other room and take my phone off charge to play it on my phone. So I bet you wish you had this, Kathy, because you love your ocean things, didn't you? It's really, I can't tell you how lovely this is working on. It's just absolutely, it's so nice to be in a fresh new theme. But yeah, and I think what's lovely about it is I've never done oceans before, so this is something completely fresh. Now July, we're returning back to the beach. I haven't done a beach theme probably in about 2 years, is it now? And then I was thinking about, because I've got to think about what I'm doing for August, and I was really tempted to do another Harry Potter theme, but I really want to do a movie theme. And then obviously I've spoken in the past about doing some insect themes like bugs and crickets, and so there's a few ideas that I want to do. And what I do is when I know what theme I'm doing, I'll put it on my community tab so that you know what the theme will be. So I wonder if we can get an eel, you know, like an eel painting. It's like a little slivery fish thing, because some of them are called electric eels. But we have, in my mum's fish tank, when I'm next over there, I'll try and take a video. We've got like this eel thing, and oh my god, like it's lived forever. The other one sadly perished, so that died a few years ago, I think. But yeah, this buddy loach thing, I think it's called a weathered loach, and oh my god, it is a very greedy, feisty fish. Like as soon as we put like the fish food in, it nicks all the goldfish fish food, because it can live with goldfish, but it nicks all the fish food, so it goes berserk. It's like that, and it's like, whoa, slow down, like wow, you know. So why have I pushed it over here? Let's do a little bit here then. Somewhere beyond the sea. I'm sure I saw Angela unbox a turtle painting. And talking of paintings, my Temu order has finally arrived in the UK, however it's still at the airport. Now that's obviously going to incur another delay, day's delay, which means obviously tomorrow it might move to the courier, that's another day delayed, and then obviously the third day it might move to Lutterworth, that's another day delayed. So I mean, they've only got to the 4th to get it to me, so I can see me getting a credit for that. Temu has drastically gone downhill. I mean, everything seems to be so slow now. Like, where it used to be a week, it feels like it's turning into 2 weeks now. Maybe that was just an incentive. Like, perhaps they offered like a week delivery just to like as a, like a welcome thing. But oh my god, yeah, I'm enjoyed by last night. There was an offer that said that if I signed up to the newsletter, I could get 99p in points, because when you order with Joybuy, every order you place, you get points. So if you spent, I don't know, I think it's like 1p per pound. So every pound you spend, you get a penny for it. And so it's like 1p, 1 penny. If you spent 1p, so 1 penny would be 1 point. And yeah, they said, oh, you could have 99 points, which is 99p. So I was like, oh right, okay, I'll order something for that, because their program is so much better than Amazon. You get like, where Amazon Prime is like £8.99 a month or £90 something a year, Joybuy is £3.99 a month or £20 a year. £20 a year is a fantastic offer. And I'm thinking of changing that over, because I do the monthly option, because I don't order on there much, but it's so much. I cannot tell you how much better it is than Amazon. The only downside to it is that most items, for some reason, I don't know why they do this, but they make you order 2 of the same thing. So it's like the other day I needed washing up liquid. They wanted me to buy 3 bottles of it before I could order it, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that. I don't need 3 bottles. So I went up to the co-op and got some washing up liquid. So I just try to find things that don't require me ordering 2 of everything. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, so yeah, it was good, because I could get a £3 from them, so that was lovely. It's always nice when you get a free offer. £3 and free delivery, that's brilliant. Right, I need a bit of this tea before it disintegrates. It's not actually tea, this is that bedtime tea stuff, which, as you can see, it don't have milk in it. I don't know if you're supposed to put milk with it, but some of my friends have said to try Red Bush, because that's supposed to be like an antioxidant. And green tea, I've had green tea and it's bloody vile. Can't stand green tea. I've had peppermint tea. That's pretty good, because apparently green tea is supposed to be like really good for you, but I don't like it. Oh, this is now sort of headbutting the turtle's face, look. Yeah, I was quite, I didn't think this would fit on the desk, but as you can see here, it does, it sort of fits like right down to about there and then stops, so yeah, it's done pretty well actually. So yeah, let's see if we can move that down a bit. So what I think is, because there's a bit over here but then it goes up here, so let's do a little bit up here for now, and then once we do that we can do a little bit here. And then that gets that done. So I wonder what painting I'm going to use this ocean box theme for. And let's just take a moment to look at all the lovely colours in this. This one has got a lovely array of colours. It's mainly, as you can see, all blues and purples, and it's quite a lovely one, this. I think I've still got colours to kit up, but I can't kit any more up because this is cram packed. So yeah, let's just take them ones off because they look a little bit on the dusty side there. But yeah, it's still oh look, E7. Wasn't that a TV channel in the UK? No, it was E4, not E7. Oh, I forgot it's Monday, innit? EastEnders. Oh, I miss EastEnders, because it's really funny. They used to put it on Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but now they've changed it so you put that it's on like all through the week apart from Fridays. But if you wanted to watch it early, they put the next episode on at 6 o'clock in the morning. So imagine watching EastEnders at 6 in the morning. So I might watch it early tonight and then it gets it cleared, doesn't it? I do like to have it while I'm eating dinner though. So right, what's happened with this waxy roux? So this is like the back end of the shark now. I can see the tail here. So we'll just feed it up a little bit more and then hopefully we'll get to change the colour. How we're doing for time? 35 minutes, that's good. So yeah, tomorrow we'll have a different painting being brought in. Now, as of yet, I haven't decided what we're going to do for the, because I want to do a few others, but I don't know whether we'll have time to squeeze them in, but we'll have a think. Can't believe how much we've done so far. Wow. See what I mean? Colour block is just the best. It just fills up so much more than a single place. Somewhere beyond the sea, la 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 la, do 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 do, ah. Oh yeah, I bought some lovely last night. I really fancied crisps, which is what you guys in America call chips, and we call them crisps over here. Our chips are what are like frozen chips, and I found these ones. I love these ones. I wanted the lime ones. They're the better ones, but they didn't have them. So typical norm with the co-op. Never have anything in stock that you want. And if you go to Tesco's in Whittam, it's even worse because everything you want is out of stock. How that shop survives, I don't know. And yeah, we don't ever go there anymore because it's crap. And anyway, I went and found these Sensations Chutney Mango Crisps. Oh, they're lovely because you start off and it gives you like a sort of hint of the mango, and then it starts to get hot in your mouth because it's like got chili in it. And oh, it's lovely. I had the whole bag. I wanted to save some for today, but I had the whole lot. So yeah. Alright, hang on. Somewhere beyond the sea, why are they so dusty? Move that up a bit so you can see a bit of the shark there. I'd love to do a Jaws shark, but I don't know if you can. I'd like to have one with writing like saying like Jaws at the top and then the shark underneath, but I don't think I can. Now I'm going to attempt to do a custom. Whether it's going to come out right, I don't know, because me and customs don't get on very well. I've bought so many over the years, and still to this day I can never ever get one that comes out correctly. It's so frustrating. I don't think we might have time to do the jellyfish or the shark today. Now, when the ocean themes ends, we've got really good painting to kick off obviously the ending of it, but let's not talk about the end yet because we've only just started the theme. We don't want this month to rush. We want to, you know, spend lots of time doing this. So I feel like, I don't know why, I just feel like June is going to drag, like it's not going to be as quick as May, because I believe, isn't June got 5 weeks? Some of the months have 5 and then some 4. Let's have a look. Alexa, how many weeks does June have?
June has 4 weeks and 2 days.
Oh man, so that's going to whiz by then. Alexa, what months have 5 weeks in them?
There aren't 1 month any months.
What? There is, because one of the months felt like really long, so... La 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 la, we'll go sailing. I'm sure I've got a shark mouth. I'm sure I have. I vaguely remember ordering it off Amazon. It's actually a shark, like a massive shark. So I'm sure I've got that. But I don't know. Alright, we're almost at the end of this tray of drills, so we'll just carry on and get a bit more. I love slapping all the drills on and just freeing up an empty storage box. You know, it's so fun. Yeah, what I'll have to do is get that cheetah, that cheetah jaguar, whatever it is, finished, because I've got all the cow, the Highland cow Christmas release paper on there, so I need to get that sorted. Alright, so well, I think that's, I don't want to go too far that way, so let's bring this over here and just get a little bit round here done, which is a little bit more of this jellyfish bit. Yeah, oh my god, this reminds me, when we went to Clacton, we used to go Clacton a lot with my nan, and we got these things. I don't know if you guys remember them. They were like crabs or fish or wows or whatever, but it's like this rubbery fish thing, and you put it in water and then magically overnight it grows a lot bigger than it's, so it could start off like that and then it goes like that. Then as soon as you take it out of the water, it will shrink back to its original size. Oh my god, like I used to always love going there. That was like the one thing I would do, so whenever we went there, I'd get another one. They were so cool. I loved the wow one. And there is a company in America, I think it's called Spangler, and they do them, but I don't think they ship to the UK, but they've got really big ones. Whether they've got them now, I don't know, because this was like several years ago. So, and does anyone remember them toy aliens? You know, the aliens in the goo, like this jelly stuff? I used to always collect them. You know, the little aliens, this is it. I'll see if I can show you quickly here. Alien Gunge. Yeah, this was it. Oh my god, these back in the day, oh my god, like we would always collect them. That's what they were, and everyone would get another one, because so the saying goes is you're supposed to put them back to back and then magically they form a baby alien. But I remember vaguely back in the day they'd always put them in the fridge because apparently they grew in the fridge or something. But I can't find the other thing that looked like the fish growing in water, but yeah, oh my god, like, yeah, apparently you were supposed to put them back to back, wrap them up in this jelly stuff that's already in the alien egg, and then magically a baby just appears, like, because apparently there was like a hole in the back of one, and I don't think they grew. I mean, like, I think someone may have put one in the back of it and then put it in the fridge and then pretend it just randomly made a new one. But I think there was like, back in the day, there was like these rare ones, like apparently they were supposed to have like this really rare alien, which was, wasn't it the silver one? I'm not sure, but oh my god, like I had loads and loads of them. I think they still sell them now, I'm not sure, but let's have a look here. Apparently they think they, yeah, there's they're going on eBay, look, $9.99, $5.95, because they're rare now. I think back in the day they were like £1, but oh my god, I had them oh my god. I think trying to find them in a shop now would be awfully difficult because they're very rare now. But oh my god, that was like the #1 thing I always collected as a kid. Like, oh my days, that brings back memories. Now, unfortunately, people, that hour has whizzed by, so we might have to wrap this session up in a minute. But yeah, does anyone else, if you do remember them alien things, do let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear if you collected them as well. I used to like always buy different coloured ones. Oh my god, they are like the rarest thing ever now. You'll probably get them cheap as bricks on Temu. Let's just have a look actually. I mean, I'm intrigued if they sell them on Temu. Alien egg toy. Alien egg toy jelly, I think it is. No, it's not coming up. Gunge. That looks like it, I think. I don't know if this is it. Is that it? I don't think that is it? But yeah, wow. Well, that's a shame. I thought we'd get some of the shark or the jellyfish done, but seem to be still working on this sea colour, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. We would have other colours, because what I normally do is I kit them all up in these DAC trays, but unfortunately they're all busy with Groot at the moment, so they're all allocated to Groot. So I think maybe perhaps after dinner I'll work a bit more on Groot, just to try and free them trays up. But yeah, so so there's a bit here. I'm gonna do a bit down here, and then we can get it bordered in or what have you. But yeah, I've got a feeling by the weekend we should have a good chunk done, because believe you me, I really don't fancy getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning on a weekend where it's the only time I get a day off from work to do a live stream. But it's a big painting, so we've got to try and speed this through, because I've got another one exactly the same size that Kurt Michael got me, so we've got to get that done as well. So, but I kind of don't want to rush it, because I want to get as much enjoyment out of this as possible, because once it's done, that's it, we won't do it again, you know. Yeah, when we went to the beach, we'd always go to this one in Walton on the Naze, and it was called, it's got a funny name to it, but it was a pie and mash shop, but I can't remember what the name was, but it sat next to a toy store called Bartles. So I think my nan fancied him at one time, because she always used to like talk to him for ages, and then we were all waiting outside and we were like, where's Nan gone? And she was like, my granddad would go in there and she was like, she's talking to Barty. So I don't know what his real name was, but his name was called Barty. It must have been a nickname for something. Perhaps his name was Barry, but he would always be called Barty. But yeah, that toy shop, oh my god, it's like amazing there. So yeah, unfortunately folks, it looks like we're going to have to do the jellyfish next time. So this looks like it's a little bit scattered about. EAE. God blimey, it goes all over here as well, wow. Oh, it's quite a lot of this colour in it. I mean, we've actually got, there's like 4 packs of it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's almost done, which is good. But that one here, 7's quite full. Yeah, I think it's 7 and 4, which are the main sort of bulk colours. And this is a painting that they don't tell you what the DMC code is, so I would not be able to tell you what colour this is, but if you do know, let us know. I don't know why they just don't just tell us what the colour is. It's, you know, it makes it hard for like when you're trying to like catalogue them and stuff. Somewhere beyond the sea. So have you ever done an ocean theme, Kathy, then? Because you said you live near the beach, so imagine like walking out your door and then you're bang there on the beach. Like, that is like, you wouldn't even need to like book a beach hut thing. But you are so lucky because you get to see all the rockets take off, so like I imagine there's thousands of people that sit along the beach waiting for them to go off and stuff. Well, I'm gonna have to put my pen down, I think, because I've got about 5 minutes left, but try and squeeze a little bit more done because I kind of want to finish this tray up. There's only a little bit left, you see, so we can try and squeeze a little bit longer. Well, we've done quite a lot in this, I have to say. I think I'll leave that session there because we're only at 5 minutes now, so shame we couldn't use all them ones, but we'll finish that next time. But that's where we are. Look, we've done quite a bit, I think. As I say, I'm a little bit unsure about the colour. I think that could have been a little bit darker, because if this is supposed to be seawater, you wouldn't really expect to see it like this sort of colouring, but I don't know, it could be that, you know, there must be a reason why they've chose that colour, but yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just put the cellophane back on. Just make sure it's going the right way first. That's perfect. And that can go over there, ready for its next bit there. Beautiful, so just double check that's on the right way. Yeah, lovely. And then I think what we'll do, and also remember this is on a board, so don't press too, oh, okay, don't press too hard or you'll puncture it, you know. It's even worse when you get a canvas that is on a wooden frame and they've not put a board behind it. They are very difficult because you push too hard, you're going to punch that. But I have a painting like that and I don't know why they didn't put a board behind it. But there we go, that's our first session of the ocean theme. So really hope we can get that little clownfish up there done soon. But I think the next session we'll use up them little blue drills, we'll do a bit of the jellyfish, and then I really would like to get some of the shark done. But wow, that's good for a good session. That's a big chunk done. I mean, over this side as well, I mean, there's so much colour block, so this is what's really going to help out. But that's it for the first one. We've got a new painting up on the channel tomorrow. Wednesday's going to be your make completions. Thursday we'll probably go back to this, and then obviously it's the big weekend of live streaming on this painting. Thank you very much. I think 5 hours will get a lot done. I don't know how I'm going to do 5 hours though, because yeah, that's a long time to stream. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to get this for yourself, remember your easiest option is to do delivery, because it's going to be quite difficult to carry home, especially if you rely on public transport. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.